of every student, and we are committed to providing the best learning environment and opportunities to help them realise their potential. Today's celebration of the completion of your studies marks another important milestone: your entry into the University of Newcastle's global alumni community, and you're in very good company. One example is Elizabeth Roberts, who graduated with a Bachelor of Nursing in 2015. Elizabeth is now a Nursing Executive Officer at St Vincent's Health Network in Sydney. Elizabeth has contributed significantly to the zero harm culture of safety practice by leading by example in her own clinical unit. She's utilised her leadership skills and transformed nursing practice, helping to improve outcomes for her patients. She's empowered her staff to critically think and provide a space where they can learn and grow as clinicians. This work led to over 100 days with no hospital-acquired pressure injuries or falls, an increase in patient satisfaction and a decrease in complaints. Elizabeth has used her network of nursing professionals to seek advice from others, always ready to share her own experiences. In 2020, she was named Nurse of the Year by St Vincent's Health Network, Sydney. You are now united with achievers like Elizabeth and the people sitting around you as an alumni of the university. Our network of passionate and talented alumni stretches across the world. It comprises now 161,000 members in 152 countries. You now have access to this global alumni community, along with opportunities for ongoing learning, professional development and personal enrichment. We look forward to watching you flourish in your careers. Look ahead with confidence, knowing you'll always be part of the University of Newcastle. Today is the culmination of many years of hard work, and this ceremony is a symbol of all you've experienced and achieved during your time here at the university. This includes an acknowledgement of the support of your family and friends who've been with you every step of the way on your journey to today. And to family and friends in the audience, each of you are here to see a very special person walk across the stage and receive a testama. We'd be very happy if you let them know you're here and give them some well-deserved accolade within reasonable bounds. But please be part of the ceremony. It brings it to life, and that's something we enjoy, all of us. I now call on the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Alex Zelinsky, to introduce today's occasional speaker. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Chancellor. Good afternoon, everybody. Isn't it great to be back here face to face? It's been 2 years since we've had proper graduations, and to have this week with all the graduates back here at the university. So welcome back to the university, welcome back to a face-to-face graduation with all your family and friends. It's just wonderful to have you here. And I hope this is not your last time to the university, and because you'll always be welcome here again. It is you'll become alumni and members of the university for the rest of your professional careers. And to family and friends, so thank you so much for your support of your students, our students, and I couldn't have done it without you. And we really want to tell you that you're always welcome here as well. This is a university for the community, and it's been built by the community. In fact, this great hall here was built brick by brick by the community in the 1960s. And very soon we're going to be launching another campaign for Alumni House in the city, and it'll be a building for the alumni, and we'll be doing fundraising. So I hope you can, as a community, support that project as well. But today I'm here to have the great pleasure of inviting Professor Kerry Inder to deliver today's occasional address. Professor Inder is the Deputy Head of the School of Nursing and Midwifery and the Assistant Dean for Wellbeing, Health and Safety for the College of Health, Medicine and Wellbeing at the University of Newcastle. Kerry is a hospital-trained registered nurse with a coronary care certificate and 20 years of clinical nursing experience in coronary care nursing and cardiac rehabilitation. She's worked for several years at the Heart Foundation in Sydney before joining John Hunter Hospital as a clinical nurse specialist and then as a clinical nurse consultant. Kerry completed a Bachelor of Nursing in 1995, a graduate diploma in clinical epidemiology in 2001, and a PhD in community medicine and clinical epidemiology in 2005. I'm pleased to say that they're all at the University of Newcastle. She's passionate about PhD supervision and particularly about providing clinical nurses with the opportunity to undertake research to improve the care of people in the community. Kerry has research experience in chronic disease, cardiovascular disease, mental health and wellbeing, ageing, rural health and health services research. She's currently reporting on research looking at the health and wellbeing of healthcare professionals, including nurses and midwives. I hope you might include Vice-Chancellors one day in that list, but certainly you do look after a lot of professionals, and I'm delighted that Kerry's able to join us on this very special occasion for our graduates. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Professor Kerry Ender to deliver today's occasional address.
Thank you. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of the Council, staff of the University, families and friends of graduates, and most importantly, graduates. This is a great honour to stand before you today at the beginning of your time as new graduate registered nurses and midwives. This invitation has caused me to reflect on my own nursing career, especially before I became an academic. Nursing has provided me with enormous opportunity, with fulfilment and reward. It has been a privilege for me to be a nurse and to care for people and their loved ones during some of the most challenging times of their lives, when they are often very vulnerable and very dependent on excellent science and on the compassion and care of others. It has kept me very grounded. As a nurse, as with many health professions, one gets to rapidly understand life and death, urgency and emergency, and perspective. Nursing promotes the development of observational skills, organisational skills, problem-solving skills, and resourcefulness. Nursing leads to refinement of decision-making skills and team management skills. Importantly, nursing helps build solid leadership skills. Leadership is practiced every day as nurses lead their patients' families, their teams and other disciplines through days filled with uncertainty, with heartache, with pain and joy. All these skills that you are developing and refining will take you pretty much wherever you choose to go in life. They are transferable, scalable and very valuable. I'd like to take just a few minutes to share with you part of my journey as a registered nurse, to highlight options and opportunity that accompany many health disciplines. Approximately 40 years ago today, I finished my first 8-week education block as a student nurse at Royal North Shore Hospital in Sydney. As I recall, my first placement ward was orthopaedics, older ladies with fractured neck of femur and young men smashed from motorbike accidents. I learnt a lot from the diversity of that experience. It was the beginning for me of finding reward in helping people get through their next 8 hours as well as possible. I trained along the first university students on clinical placement. Much has changed during that time and will continue to change as the professions of nursing and midwifery continue to evolve, and as technology and innovation and commitment and dedication continue to transform healthcare. I did not at that time ever envisage that I would become a professor of nursing. After 9 months of agency nursing as a newly registered nurse, working when I liked in community health, drug and alcohol services, forensic services, people's homes, and in many public and private hospitals in Sydney, I thought I should get a real job and applied to work full-time in the cardiology ward at North Shore Hospital. I chose cardiology because I failed one question in the New South Wales State Nursing Board exam, and that question was about myocardial infarction or heart attack. Given my family history of heart disease, I decided I'd better fill that knowledge gap. This began a fascination for me with all things cardiac. I did a postgraduate course in coronary care at the College of Nursing, and my thirst for knowledge and understanding of cardiovascular disease and cardiovascular nursing was insatiable. Right from my early time in cardiology as a newly registered nurse, I became involved in clinical research. I was involved in caring for people who, at the time of their hospitalisation with a heart attack, while experiencing often severe chest pain, were enrolled in a double-blind, placebo-controlled randomised clinical trial to test the effectiveness of a treatment known as RTPA, a new clot-busting drug to open coronary arteries and limit heart muscle damage. None of the doctors or nurses or patients or family members knew who would receive the active treatment or who would receive placebo. While we did not know for certain who received the treatment, we saw a remarkable, at the time unimaginable, improvement in some patients after just 24 hours of treatment. Overnight, this treatment transformed rehabilitation after heart attack for many patients around the world. More importantly, we saw a profound reduction in one of the most serious complications following a heart attack, that of cardiac rupture, a deadly complication now rarely seen. This led to safe hospital discharge after 3 to 5 days and improved long-term survival. This trial later led to new drugs and treatments such as coronary stenting and a reduction in the need for cardiac bypass surgery. This involvement in health services research would become a continuous thread throughout my career and has had a marked influence on my practice and my aspirations. After working as a clinical nurse specialist in cardiology for a few years, I worked for 4 years at the Heart Foundation as the New South Wales State Cardiac Rehabilitation Coordinator, helping staff in hospitals around the state establish cardiac rehab services. At this time, we also set up state and national associations for health professionals working in cardiac rehabilitation, and these associations are still thriving 30 years later. My time at the Heart Foundation gave me a solid grounding in public health and in health promotion. During this time, I kept working clinically on weekends, and I spent 3 years volunteering in my annual leave as a cardiothoracic nurse in Vanuatu and in Nepal. These experiences introduced me to different cultures and different health systems and exposed me to poverty and the diseases of poverty. This gave me a true understanding of the social determinants of health and of illness in populations. It led to lifelong friendships and a love for travel. I then spent 12 years at John Hunter Hospital leading the establishment of inpatient and outpatient cardiac rehabilitation services as a clinical nurse consultant. I was involved in many clinical research projects during this time. I collected data on every single patient referred to the cardiac rehab service, and these 4,000 or so records would later form my PhD, where I demonstrated that attending a nurse-led comprehensive outpatient cardiac rehabilitation service improved survival, particularly for older people after heart attack or heart surgery. During my time as a clinical nurse and as a PhD student, I was privileged to present clinical research findings around Australia and around the world in France, the USA, Argentina, Spain and Thailand. I learnt an immeasurable amount from learning about and undertaking research, including the value of evidence in shaping healthcare. The next 17 years of my career have been as a public health and nurse academic, a tale for another time. I have in more recent years developed a passion for research supervision, in particular to support clinical nurses and other health disciplines to undertake robust, well-designed research to improve clinical practice, to build careers and ultimately to improve the health of our community. As I come to the end of this address on this important occasion, I would like to offer 3 pieces of practical advice about what I might tell myself 4 decades ago if I knew then what I know now. As much as possible, on as many days as possible, when you are faced with a situation with a patient that is challenging, just imagine for a moment what that situation would be like if it was you or your parents or grandparents or your child, brother, sister, partner. Having compassion and empathy will help you make better choices and decisions when they are needed most. Secondly, continue to be inquisitive and curious and ask questions when you are not sure and when you want to know more. Finally, the most important thing you can do is to prioritise looking after yourself so that you can in turn care for and support others, and so you can keep learning. I believe this to be incredibly important, as no one is served well if you neglect or push aside your own physical or mental health and well-being. I congratulate you on your achievement and for taking the time to mark this milestone in your life with your family and friends and with us. Thank you for listening and for all that you will contribute to the future in our community and to our collective well-being. Be safe, go well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Inda, for your occasional address this morning. It's very interesting tracking your own career path, and you made the point that many of the skills and capabilities picked up at university are very, very transferable and very fulfilling no matter where they are transferred. You underlined the importance of leadership in the cohort that are graduating today, and I think all of us realise that at probably the most stressful times in their lives, our graduates today are the most important person in the world for patients. So it's a very responsible and an important role. And I think, Professor Inda, today you gave us a good insight into the qualities that are needed to make it as effective as it possibly can be. Now, an important official part of the ceremony is that as Chancellor of this university, I'd like all of our graduates to please stand. Would you stand for me? As Chancellor of this university, I now officially confer awards to all those candidates who fulfil the conditions for admission of that award. And I wonder if our audience and my colleagues up on stage would join me in applauding the wonderful achievements of these graduates. Thank you. Please be seated. Yep. I now call on Professor Elizabeth Sullivan, Pro-Vice-Chancellor for the College of Health, Medicine and Wellbeing, to present today's graduates. Thank you, Liz.
Chancellor, I present to you graduates who have satisfied the requirements of an undergraduate award. Graduating with a Bachelor of Midwifery with Distinction, Rebecca Holstein. Graduating with a Bachelor of Nursing Honours with Honours Class 1, Amanda Snape. Graduating with a Bachelor of Nursing with Distinction, Nebi Hassan O Alamagrabi. Graduating with the Bachelor of Nursing, Amy Borodal. Hannah Broden. Emily Sikanti. Graduating with a Bachelor of Nursing with Distinction, Declan O'Donoghue. Graduating with a Bachelor of Nursing, Jade Cohen. Daisy Denton. Courtney Dixon. Carla Douglas. Graduating with a Bachelor of Nursing with Distinction, Kelsey Edmonds. Graduating with the Bachelor of Nursing, Catherine Gabb. Dana Golding. Graduating with a Bachelor of Nursing with Distinction, Sarah Gray. Rachel Habel. Yeah, I understand. Sophie Hall. Molly Jones. Graduating with the Bachelor of Nursing with Distinction, Serena Jacks. Roland Lyman. Ashley Mellows. Shay Murray. Naomi Nwende Nigiru. Ellie Pearson. Livia Pengelly. Kelsey Ray. Caitlin Waterson Dennis. Tiana Lani Yates. Graduating with a Bachelor of Nursing, Yama Bader Adhikari. Seya Aegias, Maureen Aladecki, Aaron Anderson, Carly Anarmo, Jennifer Ashton, Ibrahim Khalid O'Babula, Jacinta Balin, Patrice Banda, Laura Bard, Oliver Bate, Melissa Bateman, Grace Beattie, Eliza Belletich, Erin Bennett, Katrina Baroya, Catherine Bidner, Karishma Bist, Samanjana BK, Grace Blanche, Laura Bolt, Stephanie Brasington, Georgia Burns, Ruby Campbell, Christina Capaz, Chien Yuan Chen, Chi Yan Cheung, Summer Chu, Rebecca Cox, Catherine Crowley. Annabelle Cummins. Shelby Davidson. Kayla Della. Sarala Devkota. Subek Shia Dunjel. Liam Dixon. Kylie Doyle. Olivia Doyle. Emma Duncan. Georgia Elford. Jacinda Enright. Leanalyn Escalante. Lauren Fardell. Madison Farrowell. Isabella Fitzgerald. Sophia Flamiatos. Benjamin Ford. Madison Foster. Evelyn Foxwell. Patricia Francis. Lily Galbraith. Jordan Gallucci. Brooke Garland. Jordan Gilmore. Catherine Glass. Keely Godfrey Smith. Nicole Gorospi. River Leah Graham Archer. Rachel Granger. Jasmine Green. Brooke Greentree Kent. Gurchan Kaur. Laura Harden. Kiara Harris. Imogen Harrison. Rebecca Harrison. Kiara Herbert. Nicholas Hervas. Annie Hicks. Elizabeth Hitchcock. Jamie Hitchinson. Jamie Lee Hodson. Taya Hoffen. Courtney Hodgson. Jessie Hollier. Meg Holmes. Homera. Jade Horton. Monica Howlett. Talia Huxley. Emmeline Erinko. Megan Irwin. Josie Jamadar. Madison Jensen. Jasmine Jones. Meg Jones. Riley Judson. Saruchi Karakheti. Surekshia Kariki. Bella Keenan. Angela Kelly. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates at this time.
Thank you, Professor Sullivan. We'll now enjoy a musical interlude by India Seddon Callaghan, Andy Gray and Terence Koo. They're going to perform It Don't Mean a Thing by Duke Ellington and Irving Mills. India, Andy and Terence are graduates of our music program. Thank you all.
It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-wop, 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 wop, do-wop. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-wop, 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 wop, do-wop. Makes no difference if it's cool or hot. And you just got to get that rhythm, everything you've got. Now it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-wop, 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 wop, do-wop.
India, Andy and Terence, thank you all very much. I now call on Professor Vanessa McDonald from the School of Nursing and Midwifery to continue presenting graduates. Thank you.
Chancellor, I present graduating with a Bachelor of Nursing, Georgia Kelly. Dayun Kim. Rachel Kwan. Kiara Lamb. Sarah Jane Lang. Amber Langley. Amy Liebedu. Georgia Lennon. Georgia Lewis. Hayley Lewis. Emma Littlelow. Olivia Luff. Yurtsaik Leonid. Jamie J. Mayno. Willow McKay. Deborah Magbag Biola. Faith Mayner. Abby Mansell. Hayley Marlborough. Kate Matthews. Mattia Mayers. Jennifer McInnes. Emma McLennan. Chelsea McNamara. Emma McNeilis. Kathleen McPhee. Jem Alyssa Mendoza. Louisa Appiah Mensah. Claudia Milligan. Natalie Moody. Christy Morris. Laura Motum. Donya Mosivi Azizi. Cassidy Muram Binder. Jared Neal. Amy Nekakovosky. Michaela Nelson. Singh Muinai. Moana Natuvai. Rugano Nawena. Ryan Nichols. Eric Anjor Anjui. Emma Norgard. Rebecca Notley. Omonmen Olai. Kim Osborne. Ivy Owens. Owen. Jade Owens. Drew Pallister. Grace Parker. Tyler Pasterfield. Ariane Patlingroa. Amanda Pearson. Eve Pratton. Casey Lee Price. Annabelle Quilty. Natasha Quinn. Samantha Ray. Michael Ramsey. Shiagafa Alpha Aralf. Shigalfara Aralf. Lucy Rebelato. Natasha Redpath. Andrea Ribeiro. Thomas Roberts. Georgia Roller. Paige Rolliston. Jasmine Alaas Jazvia Korsaini. Jade Sales. Lyndall Skeeman. Chloe Scott. Maria Ginalyn Sembrano. Jaylee Shepherd. Samantha Shepherd. Nibin Shibu. Sumi Shiresta. Nicola Silic. Tiana Slater. Morgan Smee. Phoebe Smith. Tani Smith. Shelby Stewart. Annika Sarpit. Samantha Sutton. Jean Marie Swart. Rebecca Tate. Lauren Taylor. Madison Taylor. Samantha Taylor. Karu Taper. Ebony Thomas. Jessica Thomas. Vanessa Thomas. Brittany Trappel. Anisha Tapar. Keely Turner. Piper Waddingham. Chelsea Walford. Sarah Wall. Imogen Walsh. Brian Ward. Abby Waters. Maggie Watson. Sophie Watson. Isis Lily Weir. Gabby Wells. Caitlin Wheeling. Phoebe Wheeler. Elise White. Carly Whitelam. Gary Whittaker. Abby Wiltshire. Sage Wild. Tyra Wilkins. Lauren Williams. Bianca Willis. Paris Wilson. Wang Xinyi. Grace Worthington. Wright. Nicole Wright. Emma Young. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates.
Thank you, Professor McDonald. I'd now like to invite Declan O'Donoghue, who graduated a little while ago with a Bachelor of Nursing with distinction, to speak on behalf of the graduates. Thank you, Declan.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of Council, staff of the University, families and friends of graduates, and most importantly, the graduates. I feel very honoured and grateful for this opportunity to be able to speak on behalf of the graduates here this afternoon and those that cannot attend today. I'd firstly like to give a massive congratulations to all the graduates here. It's such an achievement to be here today. And it's such a privilege to represent our cohort, but it's also really daunting standing in front of you all here. This level of public speaking is very much outside of my comfort zone, so I'm just going to give it my best shot. So when we all started our degree, we all had a relatively normal first year of uni. It was a new phase of our lives, which was filled with meeting new people, balancing assignments and studying, stressful weekly hubs quizzes, and the general feeling of feeling very overwhelmed with the mountain of knowledge we felt like we needed to know at that time. But this was the normal university experience, and I'm sure we can all cherish that first year and look back on that first year and think about how life was a lot simpler back then. We'll never forget our first patient, our first placement, or the group of students we did that placement with. Then we roll into our second and third year of the degree. Not only were these years more challenging content-wise and having more frequent placements, but we had to worry about COVID. COVID-19 virus impacted all of our lives, which included our time at university. I remember the stress that we all felt of not knowing if our placements would go ahead or if our labs would be cancelled. And also just the general feeling that the world was going to end at one point didn't really help any of us. But as students, we had to adapt and persevere in this new COVID-19 environment. We went from learning in classrooms to learning via Zoom in our pyjamas. And many students had to balance studying at home with work and other family commitments, which left a lot of us feeling separated from this traditional university experience we envision our degrees being. Yet I'd like to thank our teachers and the lecturers who had to work hard to adapt their content to work in the online space. Our teachers still gave very passionate lessons, even without seeing our faces throughout the semester. And the teachers in the university were going through this pandemic with us, and it was a challenge for us all. I would again like to commend the graduates here today and encourage you to reflect on where you were before you started your degree. All of us graduates have grown tremendously throughout our time at university. I'm sure we can all remember doing our first IV antibiotic in labs and how stressed we all were, to now doing 3 to 4 IV antibiotics a shift. No problem. Throughout our degree, we've also developed academic skills, but also a powerful emotional intelligence. As nurses, we get to see all aspects of the human experience. During some of our placements, some of us got to care for very sick newborn babies in a neonatal intensive care unit, while others got to hold the hand of a dying oncology patient in their final moments. As nurses, we have these powerful and incredible opportunities right in front of us. It's a career that will ask a lot from you, but from my time so far, it also gives a lot back. Nursing is a career where we can become specialists in our fields. We can work in so many different and varied roles. We can work overseas and internationally, and we can change the lives of the patients that we interact with. The possibilities are endless. And as we all know, our industry is under the pump at the moment. I know we felt it as students, and I'm very sure we feel it now as registered nurses. The long-term industrial elements of underfunding and lack of support have only been amplified by the pandemic. And as lame as this is going to sound, we are the next generation of nurses. We can be a part of the solution for a better future. And I encourage you all to be advocates of nursing and demand for safe patient ratios and safe work environments. But on that note, great job everyone. I can't wait to see where we'll end up. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Declan. That was a really impressive speech, and I think you spoke very, very sincerely about many important dimensions of your profession, but none more important than the point you made about empathy. The role you play at those most critical times is absolutely enormous. So never underestimate your power and influence as you go through your professional life. So thank you very much. I think you spoke extremely well on behalf of your colleagues. Now, I hope everyone's enjoyed today's ceremony, and I thank you for joining the university community in the celebration of the awarding of degrees. I know I encouraged you to, as an audience, to get involved, and I now realise that there was no need to encourage you. You did quite well all of your own accord. But thanks for being involved. It's an important part. The ceremony comes to life when the audience is involved. So thank you. Before I declare the ceremony concluded though, this time I'd like to ask that the graduates remain seated and ask everyone else, including my colleagues up here, to stand and join me in applauding their wonderful achievement. Thank you. Thank you all very much. I now declare the ceremony concluded and invite you to join the graduates for a reception in the Brennan Room to continue celebrating this very special day. And graduates, finally, one last congratulations. You've done fantastically well in a very difficult time. We honestly believe the university's given you the knowledge and the values to enable you to do wonderful things. So go out there and make a big difference. Thanks very much.